What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Fit Dad Club podcast. My name is Travis Jones, and in today's episode, this one is for the dads who wake up tired, who avoid the mirror, who feel that somewhere along the way they may have lost themselves. And maybe it was work, maybe it was the kids, maybe it was just trying to keep your head above water. But you used to be proud of the person you saw, the energy you used to have, the man that you used to be. And it is all still in there. You just have to get him back. And today I want to walk you through how guys just like you, three of our clients, Rami, Josh, and Brian, took back control of their health and their confidence and their identity. And we're going to break down exactly what changed, what worked, and then how you can apply it to your life starting today. So, you see, none of these guys woke up one day overweight, exhausted. It happens slowly. It happens to all of us slowly. Rami gained 12 kilos after 5 months, starting some anxiety medication. And, Josh was running 3 businesses and giving everything to his kids and his clients, but nothing to himself. And Brian, well, he stopped playing basketball. He stopped training and, he stacked on 30 kilos while building his business. So the reality of it, after 35, the stress increases, the time disappears, and you start putting yourself last. It's not about laziness, and it's not about the lack of discipline. It's that no one ever taught you how to build a system around your life now. And this is what we do. So the first thing that we look at is we look at change. So we stopped relying on motivation. We gave each of them a custom plan, so a daily calorie target based on their body and their lifestyle, a simple meal structure for them where they could follow without overthinking, and then 3 to 4 training sessions a week that they could fit into their schedule. So it's no guessing, it's no 2-hour workouts. You just show up, you open the app, and you just get it done. And Josh started training daily again, and he felt the momentum return. Rami started training at home after the kids were asleep, and Brian got back into the gym in the afternoons when his energy felt highest. So we came down to week 3, and we wanted to then fix their environment, and everyone goes down this similar pathway. So Rami cut his beer intake in half. Josh stopped skipping meals and leaned into high-protein convenience foods. Brian replaced his Coke Zero breakfast with the high-protein smoothies. Now, we made the program flexible and sustainable for them. And every single week, their coach checked in. Did you train? Did you hit your protein target? And did you move? It's that simple. And when we look at week 6, the momentum started to shift. So energy levels start to climb. We added in some more steps. We added in some cardio sessions if they could. The guys started sleeping better. They woke up fresher. The weight started to shift faster. Clothes fit better. They weren't just seeing progress. They were starting to feel different. And you fast forward and 6 weeks in and then 10 weeks in, this is where the things really start to change. They weren't dieting anymore. They were becoming someone else. Rami felt proud again. Josh went to the beach shirtless for the first time in years. Brian started believing that he could run with his daughter again. And that's the real win. It's not the scale. It's who they were becoming. The habits changed everything. It wasn't some magic secret. It came down to 3 core habits that we help with all of our guys. You hit your protein target, could be 130 to 180 grams a day, depending on your size. We want to move your body daily, steps, walking, or some form of activity. We track your food. It's no more guessing, right? We didn't aim for perfection. We just aimed for 80% consistency over time. We want to make nutrition simple. Pre-built meal options, easy takeout swaps, My Muscle Chef in the fridge, protein shakes or wraps, things that you can do, 0 decision fatigue. We want to plan the weekends before they happen, calorie bank the calories during the week so we can enjoy them if we needed to. We choose Nando's wraps over a pizza blowout. We want to still enjoy life and we still want to lose fat. So there was plateaus. There's always plateaus. Okay, but what we've got to do is we got to know how to break through them. So there's something that no one really talks about. Progress stalls are completely normal. Every dad we work with has at least 2 to 3 plateaus over the journey. Rami stalled at week 6, Josh plateaued 5 weeks in, Brian plateaued at 9 weeks in, but the difference is we expect it. We're ready for it. We want to drop the daily calories slightly if we needed to, or increase their steps, or add a cardio session based on time availability. We shift the macro ratios, increase protein slightly, decrease carbs to control hunger and their energy. For Rami, we dropped 150 calories and we added 2,000 steps. For Josh, we tweaked his protein target, adjusted his meal timing. For Brian, we tightened up the weekends without changing the weekdays. And each change was based on their life. So it's no cookie cutter hacks, just real strategy that fits into their constraints. And now month 3 comes around and it wasn't a challenge anymore. It's who they were now. They weren't chasing abs. They were building confidence. They weren't punishing themselves. They were leading their families. They weren't guessing. They were simply executing. Josh said, I feel in control again. Not just of my body, but my life. Brian booked a fun run with his daughter that they've been putting off for years. Rami's wife noticed that he started to have his swagger back. And that's what it's really about. It's not about the weight loss, but it's about the man who emerges because of it. So let's get real for a second. If you're listening to this and thinking, this is me, this is exactly what you need to do. I'm going to give you a 5-step strategy. So I want you to stop lying to yourself. You did this. You need to own it. Because if you don't own it, you can't fix it. You need to draw a line in the sand, and this is your moment today. Then we go and we start with the numbers. Body weight in kilos times 21. That's your daily calories to start with. If you're 100 kilos, that's going to be 2,100 calories a day. Protein, 1.5 grams of protein per kilo. So if you're 100 kilos, that's 150 grams of protein a day. Then we move into the tracking app. I want you to eat 3 to 4 meals a day. You split your protein across these meals. You keep it simple. Same breakfast, simple lunches, rotate dinners. We want to start moving now. Minimum 8,000 steps a day. Train 3 times a week at the home or in the gym. It doesn't matter. Just I want you to be consistent. I need you to get some accountability. Check in with someone, anyone, yourself, a mate, a coach. Set 3 clear daily wins every single day. I need you to win the day. Your steps, your food, your training. Because what you measure, you manage. And if you need help and you're trying to work all this out by yourself and it's not working, then that's what we're here for. If you're ready to stop guessing and to stop starting over again and again and actually become that man your family looks up to, you want you to go to fit-dad.club. I want you to book a free call with our team. We'll build you out a personalized game plan. If it all sounds good and we want to work together, then we're going to make that happen. No fluff, no BS, just results. So you can go and take that first step today. I want you to move forward. I want you to book the call because after 35, stuff starts to slip. Your life is different now. We need to create personalized routines that fit inside your constraints. So go to fit-dad.club, book a call. Let's have a chat and let's change your life. And that's it for today, guys. Until next week, keep on listening to the Fit Dads podcast and share this with a friend who needs it.